Hello ladies, so I am going to show you the Tai Chi section that I've been doing in a lot of my classes recently. It's a little bit of variation from the chair yoga, so it can normally take you anywhere from between, so if you start with your 10-minute seated mobilization exercises, and then this can probably take you about half an hour to do. So I'm going to run through the exercises and just do one version of them, but what I like to do in the class is kind of do about 3 to 5 of each thing. So yeah, enjoy. So after we've done our lovely mobilization exercises, we open with what's called mirroring the seasons. Okay, so you start with your kind of nice posture. So you can use your fists to make sure your hips are in the right alignment. Think about bringing your tummy muscles in, straightening your spine. And as you inhale, you bring the arms up to chest height. Exhale, pushing the arms forward. Inhale, bringing them back in. And exhale, bringing them back down. So these are the seasons. So inhale, spring. So all the buds just settling in the ground. So they're blooming for summer, rejuvenating for autumn, and resting down for winter. So inhale, spring, blooming for summer. Really stretch those arms forward. Inhale, rejuvenating for autumn, and resting down for winter. So you can do that about 5 times. So then we're going to come into our nice raising the arms up and down. So you can do them both arms, and then you can do single arm and single arm. So you can do those a few times, and then both arms together. And then opening the chest. So starting with the palms together, you can take one arm out to the side, flow it back in, other arm, flow it back in. Repeat that a few times, and then both together. So think about pulling the shoulders back and down and bringing the hands back together. So you can work with that for a few times through, and then we come into our painting the rainbow. So starting with our left side, you're going to paint the rainbow, lift the arms up and over. So think about a nice straight back here, and you can look across to each side as you paint the rainbow. So a really nice exercise there. And then you can reverse the rainbow and come down to the bottom. So I always like to say you're like a ticking grandfather clock here, like a pendulum swing. So think about pulling the tummy muscles in and swinging those arms here, and then bringing yourself back up to sitting. So separating the clouds, moving those arms round in a circle. You can do this high, you can do this middle, you can do this down here, and you can even bring yourself all the way down. So you can do that a few times. And then we row our boat. So think about your posture, arms come forward, rowing our boat backwards and forwards. So you can do that one a few times. And then we have our energy ball. So Qigong, Tai Chi have what's called the Lei Gong, which is like an energy center in the center of your palm. So you almost try and imagine that you can create energy through the body by moving it between your arms and around your body. So we have our balancing the ball. So you almost have an imaginary ball, thinking about, you can imagine a colour between those palms of the Lei Gong. So you can open and close your ball, you can make it bigger that way, you can do some nice big turns with your ball, you can do some twists with your ball, and you can do some little flows with it. So you can touch the ground and lift the ball up, you can touch the ground and lift the ball up, you can imaginary touch the knees with the ball, or you can take the left and the right legs out and reach the ball down towards those legs. So lots of little movements you can do there. So we then gaze at the moon. So we scoop our arms up, gaze up at the moon. So you can have one palm open and closed. You can look up, think about your nice posture here, gazing at the moon. Flip the arms over to the other side, gazing up at the moon. So you can do that a few times through on each side. And then we have a turn twist. So you have the energy into your hands, you're twisting round, pushing the hands to the side and back in, front, back in, side and back in. Okay, so do that a few times through. And then we have our cloud hands, so out and in with the arms. Again, just be mindful of their neighbours, running black eyes, and back in. And then we have got scoop the sea. Okay, so this is where you're going to scoop one arm. So start with the right arm out to the side, scooping the hand across the floor to the other side. So it's a really nice little twist of the body here. And you scoop the sea and look over. And then bring the arm up and back down. So you can do that to the other side. So lift the left arm out, scoop the sea and back through. And so you can do that a few times on each side. So pushing the waves, energy into the palms of the hand. You can move your arms like a wave and push forward. Move the arms like a wave and back in. So push and pull. You can do that to the side and to the other side and back in. And then we have what's called the dove spreads its wings. Okay, so you take your left leg out with a little bend with some flexion in the foot there. Okay, so you can shuffle your bottom forward. You've got a nice knee there, bent knee on the other side. So you bring the energy into the hands here, reach forward, big stretch as you spread your wings. Back to the centre, big stretch forward as you spread your wings. And then on the other side, so other knee comes forward, spreading the wings, and then back to centre. Okay, so Tai Chi is a martial art, so there is a little bit of punching and kicking. So bringing your energy into your fists, you can punch across the body. So really nice strong arms. Again, being mindful of your neighbour. You can come forward, you can come up, and then you can come down. So loads of different variations there, and you can make it a moving one as well. So you can see why all these moves will take you easily through 30 to 40 minutes. And I've done them all, so it definitely works. Okay, then flying like a wild goose. So arms come up and round. So you can keep the arms here, or you can bring them all the way and clasp the hands behind the legs. Bring them up and round and up and then all the way round, flying like a wild goose. Okay, so rotating the wheel, just bringing the hands round in a big circle, rotating the wheel that way and then all the way around to the other way. Lovely. And then we have a step and a bounce the ball. So I've kind of changed that one a little bit. So you're just bringing your leg up, holding, clasping the fingers behind the knee. Think about a nice posture, and you're going to kick the foot forward and back in. So doing that on both sides. You can also add a little bit of a rotation through the leg there and through the ankles, that kind of thing. And then you can either do kicks out to the side as well. You can kick them out to the side. And if you want to, you can do some balances. So holding it here and balance the other side. And then you can also do some nice little shoulder taps here as well as they balance. And then you do another nice one called plucking stars. So you pluck the star and take it to the ground. Pluck the star and take it to the ground. pluck the star, take it to the ground. Carrying the moon, so palms coming up, reaching up, carry the moon, hold and bring the palms back down. Lift and palms back down. Okay, and then you can do things like lifting the heels, so you can't really see, but I'm on my tippy toes, lifting the heels up and down. There we go. And you can also do that rotating the feet out and in, moving the knees. Wonderful. And then you come into a close, which you always finish off again mirroring the seasons. So inhale spring, exhale summer, inhale autumn, exhale resting for winter. So that's just taken me 11 minutes just to film, and that's just going through things once quite quickly. Anyway, enjoy. I hope you like that. I'll send through the sheet of paper as well so you can see an image of the movements, but that's just to kind of talk you through how I kind of go through the sequence. Thank you, ladies. Bye.